Okay, so our today's topic is evaluating algebraic expression. So basically, there's no much we can talking about. I mean, there's no many really important property here. So here is our topic, and then let's just go straight to some real example. Well, before we actually do it, we have some basic information. You guys need to know it. So basically, over here, a is equal to -2, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to -4, and then d is equal to 6. So let's just begin our first simple example. So what we have for question 1 is actually 3c minus 2b, right? So I just want to say that the simplest way to solving this kind of problem is just plug in the number into the variable. So over here we got b and c, two variable over here. So we write down 3, and then what we have c is actually -4. So you write it down, you plug in the number as -4, and then after that you -2, and then b over here is actually equal to 5. So you write it down 5. That's it. And after that you have to do those multiplication and subtraction. So over here we got 3 multiply -4. So everyone should know it's going to be -12, right? And then you're going to minus 2 multiplied by 5, so it's actually 10. So you minus 10, right? And then after that you just have to do the subtraction, right? So it's -12 minus 10, so it's going to be negative, right? So it's going to be negative 22 actually. Both of them are negative, so therefore the result will be negative. And then you just add up those two numbers. 12 plus 10 is actually 22, so the final solution is -22. So this is for question 1. Let's move on to question 2. Over here we got bracket -b squared plus b, right? So the only variable here is b, so we just need to plug in b. So let me just write it down the value first. What we need is the value for b. So so b is equal to 5 over here. So you just plug in the number -5 squared, and then you plus b. B is actually equal to 5, right? So basically what you're gonna do next is -5 squared, right? So -5 squared. So as I mentioned before, here this 2 is an even number. So that means the result will be positive, right? So -5 squared is actually equal to 25. Then you write it down the following, and then we are on our last step. So it's actually 25 plus 5, so it's going to be 30, right? So the solution over here for this question is actually 30. Let me tell you a little bit more information about this part. So I mentioned over here this part, when you see a negative number with an even power, so this one is actually called power, okay? Something like, if we have something like 3 to the power of the 2, then it's going to be some positive, right? It's going to be positive, so the solution actually over here is equal to 9. But if you have something like, 2 to the power 3, so here this one is even number, right? But here this one is actually odd number. Whenever you see a negative integer, and then with an odd power, you know the solution will be negative. Okay? So actually 3 to the power 3 is actually 27. Okay? So basically, 3 to the power 3 is actually 3 multiplied 3 and then multiply another 3. So it's 9 multiplied by 3, so it's actually 27. Okay? So whenever you see a negative number with an even power, so you know it's going to be positive. But whenever you see a negative number with an odd power, so you know it's going to be negative. Okay? But whatever, no matter, like something like, whenever you see a positive number with 2, or you have see something like, a positive number with the power of odd, all of those will be positive. So it's actually equal to 4, and then here it's equal to 8. So what I say over here is that, whenever you see 2, the number is actually positive. And with no matter what is an even or an odd, the solution will be positive. Okay? Solution will be positive. Yeah, alright. So let's just moving to the next question. So over here we got 2a squared plus 3b squared, right? So we got 2 variables over here. One variable is a, right? And let me write it down the value first. A is actually equal to -2, so you write it down. So a is -2, okay? And then b over here is actually 5, so let me write it down. B is equal to 5. So now you got all the value you needed, so let's just do it. So 2 multiply a is actually -2, so -2 squared, right? And then you got 3, you plus 3, and then you multiply b squared, so b actually is 5, so 5 to the power 2, right? And then 2, you have to simplify a little bit. We have to doing, remember I said before, you always have to doing the multiplication and then division before you do any subtraction and addition, right? So right now we have to finish the multiplication first, and then we're gonna do the addition, right? So over here we got 2 multiply -2 squared, right? So -2 squared, 2 here, this actually even, right? So -2, so you know it's gonna be some positive number. So -2, so actually -2 squared is actually equal to 4, right? And then you multiply 3, multiply 5 to the power 2. So 5 to the power 2 is going to be 25, right? So after that, we have to do the multiplication first before doing any addition. 2 multiplied by 4 is actually equal to 8, and then you add 3 multiplied by 25 is actually 75. Sorry for my voice. 3 multiplied by 25 is actually 75. So let me show you the detail. If you want to know the detail, why is 75? So it's over here, okay? So doing the step something like this. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. So you you write it down 5 and then you leave 1 behind 3. And then after that, 2 multiplied by 3 is actually 6. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So that's how you get 75. Okay, so now we on our last step. So over here, what we got is 8 plus 75. So you know the answer should be 80. Should be 83, right? So yeah, so you know 8 plus 75, the answer should be 83. So therefore for this question, the answer will be 83, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next question. This question we have is 8c over 2a. So let me write down the value first. So what we got here, a is actually equal to negative 2. I'm just going to use some value. So I put it over here, over there. And then we got c equal to what? We have c equal to negative 4, right? So you write it down negative 4. So let's just doing this a little bit more faster. I think you guys does understand this right now. So let's just plug in the number, right? So you have 8 multiplied by c. c is actually negative 4, right? Then 2 multiplied by 8. 8 is actually negative 2, right? So we have to simplify a little bit, right? So over here you can see negative 4 and negative 2. So those negative are going to get cancelled, right? So what you have is 8 multiplied by 4, 2 multiplied by 2, right? So what you can see over here is that 2 multiplied by 2, so we have to simplify a little bit more. 2 multiplied by 2 is actually equal to 4, right? And we will keep the same for the numerator. So what you can see is that those 4 can get cancelled, right? So the final solution will be 8, right? So the solution for question 4 is actually 8, right? So let's move into question 5. Question 5 is 3d minus 2b over 5a plus d. So what you can see over here is that we got 3 variables, right? We have a equal to what? A equal to negative 2, right? And then what about b? We got b. b is actually equal to 5, right? And then what about d? d, what we have is 6, right? We got d as 6. So we need to plug in the number first, right? So 3 multiplied by 3d, so it's 3 multiplied by 6. And then minus 2b, b over here is 5, right? And then 5a on the denominator. So 5 and a is actually negative 2. And then you plus d is 6, so you write it down 6, right? And after that you have to simplify it. Let's start with the numerator part. So you can see over here that 3 multiplied by 6 is actually equal to 18, right? And then 2 multiplied by 5 is actually equal to 10, right? And then on the denominator, 5 multiplied by negative 2 is actually negative 10, and then plus 6, right? And then further we have to finish those addition and subtraction before we have to simplify a little bit, right? So on the numerator we have 18 minus 10, so it's going to be 8, right? And then on the denominator we have negative 10 plus 6, so it's actually negative 4, right? And now we can cancel some terms. So we cancel 4 then it becomes 2, right? If you want to know why, because 8 is equal to 4 multiplied by 2. So 4 and 4 can cancel, and then there's only 2 left. There's only 2 left, so therefore the answer is going to be negative 2. So the solution for this question is actually negative 2. Right? Yeah, so the solution for this question is negative 2. So let's move on to question 6. So we got 2 variables over here. So we have b equal to what? B equal to 5. And then what about d? D is equal to 6. Right? So we need to plug in those numbers. So we have d. So d is equal to 6 minus b. B is equal to 5. And then square. Right? So we have 6 minus 5, which is 1. So it's going to be 1 square. So keep in mind, 1 to the power n is always going to be 1. Okay? So basically, when you have 1 to the power 2, it's actually equal to 1 to the power 3. Excuse me. And it's going to be equal to 4. So for 1, let me write a little bit clearly, I guess. So no matter what, 1 to the power 2 is equal to 1 to the power 3, equal to 1 to the power 4, and is also equal to 1 to the power n. So it's always going to be 1, alright? So let's move into question 7. So what we have is only 2 variables. So a is actually negative 2. Remember. And then c is actually equal to what? Let me just using some pivot part. C is actually equal to negative 4. Yeah. C is actually equal to negative 4. Right? So let's plug in the number. So c to the power 3, right? So negative 4 to the power 3. And then you plus a. A is actually negative 2 to the power 3. So as we mentioned before, whenever you see this is an odd power, right? This is wherever a negative integer with an odd power, right? It's gonna be negative, right? So actually, for here, negative 4 to the power 3 is actually negative 64, right? And then you plus negative 2 to the power 3 is going to be negative 8, right? And after that, what you see is a plus and a negative. So if what you see over here is plus and negative, so it's going to be negative 64 minus 8, right? So right now, since those two numbers have the same sign, negative 64 minus 8 is going to be negative, right? And then 64 plus 8 is actually 74, right? Oh, sorry, it's actually 72 minus 8. Right, yeah. So negative 64 minus 8 is going to be negative. And then 64 plus 8, right, is actually 72. So the answer for this question is negative 72, right? So let's move. So basically, whenever you're doing some power, like for example over here you got negative, let me using the eraser. So over here you got negative 4 to the power 3, right? So actually the full step is actually negative 4 multiplied by negative 4. Sorry, Oh my god. So actually negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 and multiplied by negative 4. You can see over here, those two negatives get cancelled, right? But there's still one negative, so therefore the solution is negative. And then 4 multiplied by 4 is actually 16, right? And then 16 multiplied by 4, so therefore that's why you know the solution over here is actually negative 64. Okay, so let's move into question 8. I guess yeah, question 8. Yeah, now it's a little bit more work, cause you know question 8 have a little more steps, right? So let's just go straight into it. But so basically you can see over here in question 8 there's only two variables, right? Variable A and then variable C, and that's all we needed. And for A it's actually negative 2. Yeah, A is actually negative 2. Then what about C? C is actually negative 4. Right? C is actually negative 4. So let's plug in the value. So remember, you always have to finish the thing in the bracket first. In question 8, we got two brackets. This as a bracket, and then this as another bracket, and then between them is multiplication, right? So you want to finish the thing in the bracket and then multiply them, right? Yeah, so let's plug in. Remember, C is negative 4, right? And then plus A. So it's gonna be negative 2 minus 2, right? Excuse me. And then after that, the right hand side is a little bit more. A little bit more steps, right? So we try to using a bigger bracket, right? So what you have, C is actually negative 4, so it's negative 4 squared, right? And then you minus A over here is negative 2, and then C over here is negative 4, and then you plus A squared. A is actually negative 2 squared, right? Now you have to finish the thing. You have to finish the bracket first. And over on the left hand side, negative 4 minus 2 is actually negative 6, right? And on the right hand side, what we have here is negative 4 to the power 2. So it's going to be 16, right? And then minus. And then we got this part, right? This part is negative 2 multiplied negative 4. The negative and negative get cancelled, right? So 2 multiplied by 4 is actually equal to 8. And then we got a plus over here. And then what we have is negative 2 squared. So you know it's going to be positive. Negative 2 squared is equal to 4, right? And then we have to do a little bit more simplification. But we did for the left hand side is done for now, right? And then what we have over here is 16. Right hand side 16 minus 8, so it's gonna be 8 plus 4, right? And then what we have is equal to negative, so negative 6 still just put it there. And then what we have on the left hand side, on the right hand side is actually 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12, right? And then we are on our final step, right? So negative 6 multiplied by 12 is going to be negative, right? So that's why we write on the negative signal, I mean the negative sign first. And then 12 multiplied by 6 is actually 72, right? So the solution for this is actually equal to negative 72, right? As I say before, this, if you already know how to do it, then you may just skip it, just just skip it, like, yeah, right? But if you don't know, then I will fully tell you how is this gonna work, how is this is gonna work, and how to solve it really detailedly. Okay, but if you really know, if you only focus on the question you don't know, then you may just skip it. Okay, just alright. Okay, so you see, so I think it is our last question. Okay, so maybe pause the video for now and then try it by yourself. Okay. Okay, so let's do the question. So what you see over here is that we got A, B, C, D, 4 variables. So we need to learn the value first. A is actually equal to negative 2, right? And then B is actually equal to what? B is actually equal to 5, yeah. B is actually equal to 5. And then what was C? C and negative 4. And then what about D? D, I think, is 6, yes. D is actually equal to 6. So let's plug in the number. So what we have over here is 4 multiplied by B. B is actually equal to 5, right? And then you plus 5 multiplied D. D is actually equal to 6, right? And then you minus C. C over here is negative 4. And then A is going to be negative 2, right? So we have to simplify a little, right? So what we have here is 4 multiplied by 5, which is 20, right? And then what we have is 5 multiplied by 6, which is 30, right? And then you minus, and then you can see over here we have a negative 4 over negative 2. So those negatives are going to get cancelled. We will become pure positive, right? And then we have to cancel a little bit more. So we have 2 get cancelled, and then it has become 2, right? So therefore it's gonna be minus 2, right? It's gonna be minus 2. And after that, so after that we have to doing those addition and subtraction to make the answer as simple as possible, right? And then we have 20 plus 30, so which is 50, right? And then you have 50 minus 2. 50 minus 2 is 48, right? So did you get 48 as your answer? Hopefully you do. Okay, up on this point. Yeah. Okay, so thanks you guys watching my video, and if you find it helpful, then please like the video and then click the subscribe button, okay, and then turn on notification. Okay, I will keep uploading videos. Okay, you may also leave a comment if you have any question which is related or any confusing part. You can leave a comment below. Alright. Yeah, so
喂，你9点到了，我因为早上送儿子去银行拿钱，今天拿不了。你2000的话，我只能2个，我让我1000多的给你，所以你机器上拿不了这么多，我要到银行的。8点半送掉儿子，拿了我就
okay,
再把
so
你
see you guys in the next video.
你9点